Hello, and welcome back to the new challenges. How are you all doing this fine afternoon, or whatever it may be whenever you're watching this? Time zones. Anyway, hope you're all doing well. I've actually got some time tonight, so depending on how things look, I think we're just going to mainline through Chapter 5. We're just going to keep going till we're done. Because I want to get a move on with this. It's time for the new meta. Is it just me, or are these VCR effects getting crustier?
What's up, everybody? It's your boy Punchy78 here with Fight Shack News. All the fighting that's fit to post.
I wonder if he's going to talk about all that information we pulled out of the palace last time.
Max has come and gone, and months of Pro Tour events are in the books. We're getting closer and closer to the main event. But all eyes are on tomorrow's charity show match at Pengy Paradise, where everybody's favorite laundromat crew takes on their arch rivals in Team P2W.
Boy.
In their first encounter, the underdogs failed to defeat the veterans, but that was months ago. Are they strong enough to win the run-back match? With a cool $1 million in charity money on the line, not to mention the glory of a major spotlight event, the entire scene will be watching. It all comes down to this, friends. Be sure to tune into the Fight Shack stream tomorrow morning. Like, share, subscribe, punch the bell, and get ready!
Smash that like button. Here we go. It is the distant future year of 20XTX. We are about to enter the crucible of fate. These are the moments that break lesser competitors. High-stress combat scenarios, the kind that melt willpower like a candle under a blowtorch. Where we are now, on this war-torn battleground, there is only absolute focus of a soldier. Victory or death. There are no other options.
Ooh, look at all those adorable penguins! Balloons everywhere, and music in the streets, and children laughing, and people in colorful costumes dancing and singing.
Well, I'm glad she's having fun.
I just love Pengy Paradise. It's the silliest place on earth. Trademark all rights reserved.
You know you don't have to say that bit out loud, like... Okay, so maybe it's not quite as intense as predicted.
It's nice. Very cheery.
Nice? Just nice? If you aren't having the funnest time of your life at Pengy Paradise, you're probably dead. It's joy incarnate.
Yeah, like I said. It's nice.
It's nice. Nice. Well, she wasn't wrong. This place is kind of nice. Pengy Paradise. I've never actually been here before, despite it being the most popular amusement park in the world. Well, the best one, which was mouse-based. Thrill rides, kiddie rides, educational rides, rides upon rides, as well as food and drink from the four corners of the globe. Hey, Maxo, welcome. And the nightlife? Once the kids are tucked away in their hotel beds, fancy restaurants and dance clubs awaited adults looking to keep the fun rolling.
Hell yeah! You're never too old to eat a metric ton of cotton candy and go on high-speed thrill rides. I'm gonna eat, puke, and then eat some more and puke some more.
Damn it, Zaps!
Or you could just ride the gentle rides that don't make you lose your lunch.
Hey now, I'm a professional theme park crasher, and professionals have standards. Greasy food and stomach-turning action go hand in hand.
Professionals have standards. Be polite. Be efficient. We have a charity show match tomorrow, remember? Maybe you could not get violently ill before showtime?
I promise nothing!
Sigh.
Let us relish in this pre-packaged unit of delight, served up by Pengy's highly litigious corporate masters. Smile, laugh, thrill, chill, look, listen, kneel, pray.
Obey!
I wonder what shenanigans I could get up to in the middle of a media empire's personal playpen.
Crimes. No, no shenanigans. We're here for a ding-dang charity event, people. Best behavior. For everyone having fun and enjoying Pendy Paradise, absolutely. But don't forget we got a match tomorrow. We're doing well in the Pro Tour. Some wins, some losses, but it never hurts to shore up our image a bit as winners, right? So by all means, go out there and have a good time. Just don't, like, get arrested or injured or killed. And tomorrow we'll kick some butt. Exactly. Let's be safe and careful while we have fun. And definitely have fun. I love this place. I can't wait to share it with you all. Ah, of course she's been before. I'm caught up in a wave of mandatory excitement and unable to object to the notion of having fun. Hooray! Huh! Normally I'd be way more fixated on winning this thing, but I'm only kinda fixated. We've tasted victory and defeat on the road to this moment. Hard to swallow the losses, but the wins balance out my mood swing. And besides, it's just a charity exhibition match. We're in good shape for the Pro Tour. Why worry? We'll be fine. Everything's fine. Okay, we got all day and night to have some fun in Pengy Paradise, the silliest place on Earth, trademark all right reserved. So, go have a blast. Then get plenty of rest and be ready for tomorrow's event. New challengers, let's do this. With good cheers and smiles all around, the group breaks up, running all over the park to have some fun. I move to join them when a buzzing from my phone grabs my attention. Iris, something up?
Computing.
I wanted you to know that I've been researching Pengy Paradise to optimize the fun you'll be having today. That's helpful. I don't think I need to worry about optimal fun, though. Ah, but in my calculations, I've come to an intriguing conclusion. Pengy Paradise... Uh-oh. Oh, okay. We're making the move. Pengy Paradise is actually the perfect scenario to allow love to bloom. What? Sure, by day it's rides and snacks and kiddies constantly underfoot, but by night, this place is alive with romance. Did you know there are over 5,000 proposals at Pengy Paradise a year, and 2,000 of them are at the famous La Penguin... La Penguin. Mon Dieu. Not to mention the special honeymoon... Whoa. Ooh. Saucy. Special honeymoon package, which you can buy starting as low as $99, which include a private candlelit dinner, personalized jewelry, and your name in fireworks. Iris, I'm not rushing into marriage while I'm here. It's date time! Oh, I wasn't trying to insinuate that. I'm just saying that Pengy Paradise really brings out the love. Remember when you first installed me and we talked about my ability to help you find a perfect partner? Not just for games, but for love and companionship? I recall, yes. You're close with your team, and feelings are running high. Tonight is the perfect night to bring that slow burn to a climax. Seriously? Seriously, I wouldn't joke about something like this. Love blooms differently for so many, and no matter your choices and your path, I support you. What do you think? Are you ready? If you are, I'm here ready to help. She's not wrong, actually. If I want this, the perfect opportunity lies before me. Granted that we are also less than 24 hours away from one of the biggest matches of our career, but when opportunity knocks, you listen, right? So, moment of truth, how do I feel about this? How do we want to do this? Okay, so we can pick now, we can be kind of non-committal, or we can nope out. Decisions. Do we want to go down a romance path, I wonder? I'm leaning heavily towards Loxley and Zappa. Those are the ones I think we have the best shot with. I don't know. Ah, this is actually kind of difficult. What to do? Viewers, help. Actually, can I check? Okay, I can't check the numbers while I'm awaiting a decision. You did semi-commit to Loxley last time. Also made a pass at Zappa previously, so that's what's tripping me up, was that. You know what? Let's do it. Let's do it. Fuck it. You think this is my first rodeo? I'm one step ahead of you, Iris. I have an evening of romance planned out already. Golly, you're all fired up. Great to hear. Sometimes we Irises worry that we're overly pushy about seeking love and happiness. Streamplay on phone. Oh no, that's a pity. It's better when people choose love and happiness themselves. Exactly. I've been waiting for this moment. It's been months. I think we get along great and I'm ready to ask someone out on a date. Oh boy. My anticipation so routines are tingling with excitement. Either that or your battery's dying. Well, I've got a spare. Don't worry. Interesting. You can really just pick anyone. Okay. No, we're gonna be gay and we're gonna do crimes. Loxley's my knight in shining armor, the shining hoodie. Okay, it doesn't literally shine, but you get the idea. Hooray! I'm glad you find someone special to you. And I don't want you to feel locked in, okay? If you change your mind between now and tonight, follow your heart. I'll keep my heart open to go with whomever feels right. But yeah, if we look at the numbers, this is the situation thus far. Okay, I think you're all set. Have fun at Pendy Paradise, and I'll have more data for you tonight. Iris offline. Now to focus on why I'm here, having some fun at Pendy Paradise. I could go hit a ride all by my lonesome, but screaming down a roller coaster is more fun when it's not just you holding on for dear life. So instead I think I'll track down one of my friends and tag along for a bit, but who first? Ooh, treats. Edutainment. And track down Hunter. No, I want treats. Bloody hell! Allow my stomach to sing you the song of its people. Great, I just realised I was so eager to start the day that I forgot to eat anything resembling breakfast. Now my stomach is being very vocal about it. Wasn't Zappa saying something about stuffing her face with food until she hurls? I should find her. Zappa could be the key to unlocking my hunger. Luckily, she hasn't strayed far, and it's very easy to spot. A head of red hairs bouncing around in front of a Bavarian-themed food cart. Oh, get some good sausage. Rhapsody also joined in on the food hunt, but it looks like they're still concerned about Zappa's overstuffing her gastrointestinal tract. Jesus. I wandered my way over to them, excited about the chance to eat. Hey there! Oh, that's right in my ear! Oh wow, someone's hangry as hell. And here I thought I was the designated foodie on this run. You want me to bail you out and order something? I wouldn't say no to chowing down. What's on offer?
Aw, yeah.
Penguin-shaped pretzels. Don't ask me how they make them that way, though.
Fair.
If Zap's buying, I'll take one too. They do look quite tasty and penguin-y? I've never eaten anything in the shape of a penguin, and I've always wanted to elevate my palate. We step up to the cart. It's classically decorated with all things Bavarian. Blue and wild checkered diamond print, Oktoberfest fonts, complete with a picture of penguin wearing lederhosen. While the style is a little on nose, the smells of fresh... God damn it. Hang on, I forgot to turn that off. Otherwise there's going to be bleeping. I'll be right back. Okay, we're back. Sorry about that. Pretzels! Doesn't take long for us to purchase our food and find a place to snack down. So, this is supposed to be a penguin? I look down at my pretzel, but I can't see any semblance of two semi-aquatic birds in that massive twisted dough and salt.
Perfect.
Can't you see its little beak and its rotund penguin body? It's so cute, I could just gobble it up. Which is what exactly what Zappa proceeds to do.
No thanks.
I mean, I get that we're at Pengy Paradise, but just because it's on brand doesn't actually make it taste better. Most penguinesque eats on planet Earth. What's that from? What Earth? What's that from? Oh, I recognize that like weird pronunciation. Fuck. It's the name of the game, Rap. It's called Pengy's Paradise Putlock Procurements for a reason. The what to the what now? It's a basic stamp card and prize system. Oh, is it one of those ones? Yeah, there you go. By spending a ridiculous amount at the park, you are rewarded with a cheap prize that doesn't amount to the actual amount you spent collecting those stamps.
Ugh.
Way to overthink it, Rap. Sounds like you've been spending too much time listening to Loxley's soapbox rants. This isn't about value, it's about stuffing your face full of yummy treats and getting sweet-ass collectible. Okay, so what do you get, and how do you get it? Simple enough, travel around the park and order all the special Pengy food. Ah, damn it, I had a flash of, like, the ER thing for a second there, like I swear I remember it from somewhere. Fuck. Ah! Brain, come on, you can do this. TFS, but also probably Flash Gordon. In Flash Gordon it was... Okay. TFS sounds more likely. Get a food, get a stamp. Get another food, get another stamp. Get all the food and you get a rare Pengy lunchbox. And it's a true collector's item, you can only get that lunchbox here at the park. Well, okay, I guess you could buy it online for several $100 instead. Cheaters, I'm gonna earn that damn lunchbox. Not that many people actually legit compete with the whole challenge. Oh, legit complete the whole challenge, but I'm not backing down. It will be mine. That's not what you'll be saying when you're hunkered down over a toilet later. At least my food quest has a reward. Eating delicious food is its own reward, my friend. Oh, Rhapsody, I didn't realize you were into the food too. I thought you were babysitting Zap? Nah, I'm here for something truly rare. Penguin eggs. Like for raising your own penguin brood? Or for eating? Is that legal? I have questions. Obviously it's for eating, but I don't think the Pengy Corporation will allow you to eat any endangered species. Unless they thought they could get away with it. Too true. But regardless, you can actually try the penguin eggs over there. The only other place I know that serves them is Antarctica. And unless Pirate can get us a match out that way, I'm afraid this is the next best thing. Speaking of Pirate, what makes you hungry? Meat! Let me think. Yeah, I'm genuinely fascinated now. Let's get some weird penguin eggs. I'm down to try weird foods. Pass on the challenge, but as for the eggs, if it's edible, I'll eat it. I'm all about trying adventurous food we can't get elsewhere. Think of this one-time experience that we can have. We only get this one life, so might as well try new things. Experiment. We can find the eggs at the Pengy Creperie store. They make crepe with it. That's also where Zap can get our next step for the potluck procurement. And it's right down the road. Then what are we just still doing here? We got crepes to eat. We hurriedly finish up our misshapen penguin pretzels and traverse across the park to the Pengy Creperie. The The place really stands out. It's a bigger food stall than the rest, with a much longer line. You can easily tell it's a park favourite. Like all the other carts though, it's heavily decorated in the food's place of origin, France. The whole park's an international gathering of foodstuff. Zappa rolls up to the menu with pictures and begins going down the options. All of them have cute little designs on them with adorably matching names. So I'm getting a crepe de penguin. I'm assuming, Rap, you're getting the king penguin egg? You got that right. What about you, Parrot? Which one are you getting? Both look delicious, honestly, but in the end I choose... I'm too picky when it comes to my vegetables to just, like, to get veggie anything, honestly. Savoury crepe, those are quite nice. Yeah, let's get a savoury crepe. The only open-face one. Upon the crepe itself is a bed of greens, a layer of smoked bacon, creamy cheese, and a fried penguin egg on top, delicately topped with fresh herbe de Provence. Oh! Yes, please. Damn, that sounds nice. It's time to eat a penguin! We get our food and enjoy it mostly in silence, just experiencing the combination of flavours in our mouths.
I vibe with it.
It's good to see a celebration of the different types of food from all over the world. Food brings everyone together, no matter where you're from. Everybody eats, right? Yes. Less talking, more eating. We all share a friendly laugh and relish in our treats. With this stop on Zappa's challenge tour complete, we follow her for a few more stops. No way in heck I can keep up with Zappa's bottomless stomach. Not trying to match her on this challenge road was the right move. But I'm happy to hang out while she blitzes her way through the food stalls all the same. With the last stop complete, Zappa holds up her fully stamped card with a burst of pride.
Aw, yeah.
Last stamp and no indigestion yet. Challenge complete! Zappa runs back to the stall and shows off her finished card. In return, the food cart worker hands her a cute little retro-looking Pengy lunchbox, complete with thermos. That's really sweet. Nice work, Zap. Can't believe you're able to eat all those foods in one run. I'm impressed. Never say no to a challenge. But now that I actually have it, Zappa hands over the lunchbox to me. Here, all yours, Parrot. Me? You earned this yourself.
Nah.
Nah, I don't really need a lunchbox. It's not the trophy, it's the title. Being one of the few who legit completed the challenge, that's my reward. I'm at a loss for words.
Sounds good to me.
You should keep it, Parrot. We can put it up in the apartment when you get home. It'll be a nice keepsake after we play tomorrow. Oh crap, you're right. We only got one full day in the park. Shit, I have so many rides to hit. Parrot, Rhapsody, I'll see you both later. It's time to put my stomach to the real test. Look out, world, here comes Zappa. Please don't barf. Zappa bows and storms off. Maybe I should go make sure Zappa doesn't eat anymore, for her own safety. I nod in agreement and Rhapsody chases after Zappa, leaving me alone. With tummy full and a brand new old-looking lunchbox nestled in my arms, I should see what everyone else is getting up to. There's still so much to do. Let's see. Edutainment. Mr. Moopy's Magic Shop! Oh! It's not Pac-Man! Yeah, if I'm remembering that, like, Mr. Moopy was like a weird sort of wizard-themed, Pac-Man clone. Back at the keyboard. Welcome back! It's a big park, but I've got a pretty good idea of where Grace will be, considering it's all she was talking about all the way here. I'm pretty sure nobody on our flight will forget it either, given the intensity of her... Yeah, Percy's game, but it was like, what do you call it? Oh, come on, words. It was like a Pac-Man clone, but with, like, procedurally generated maze levels. Also, I just want to... Favorite dad bod day trader. Hell yeah. So I'm gonna just take a quick... There we go. Screenshot. Because... I know exactly what I'm adding to the office once we finish this game. There's a perfect little poster right there. And yep, I spot Jinx's rented 3-wheeled mobility scooter parked right outside Grace's destination of choice. Mr. Moopy's magic shop, where she's busy dropping the wealth of a small nation into the enchanted coffers of this magical world of consumerism.
Woohoo!
Boy oh boy oh boy! Real Mr. Moopy wizard hat. Look at the stitching, the sheen of the felt, the way it even has a tiny notch where the Shadow King nearly cut off his head with Mr. Moopy's misadventure in Moonlight. At the risk of immediately being forced to binge 3 seasons of the anime, I haven't seen that one. What? Oh, we need to fix that. The instant we get home, we're... Yes, that's what I feared would happen. Yeah, clearly. I mean, they... 3 seasons of an anime! A not insignificant anime. Drinky. I wander past excited children wearing nearly identical hats, making my way into the magic shop. Grace is checking out the wide array of wands on offer, while Jinx just sort of loiters, hoping this experience will be swiftly over. That doesn't seem likely. So, Moopy, huh? Hey Pyrite, look! They got wands from all 12 of the major guilds, and even the 36 minor ones. Fantastic. There's 48 of those things? Seriously? I thought it was like 6 or 7 at most. Oh crap, here we go.
What?
You don't know all the guilds? But that's like the core foundation of the entire show. I mean, surely you've heard of a few, right? I think so. I mean, it's not hard to have a passing knowledge of Moofy ever since the anime went big. While the Pengy brand is so pervasive worldwide, it's like background radiation. The Mr. Moofy brand has only been hot for 5 years. Ever since the 30-year world record score was toppled, the media took an interest in that old 1980s arcade game. Including an anime company owned by Penguin's corporate masters. Are you kidding? It went viral after Percy won the record? God damn. Smelling money, they developed a hot run of animated adventures about Mr. Moofy and his wizard friends doing battle with monsters and undead across the world. Conveniently enough, they sell a variety of costume pieces for the guilds, so you can cosplay as the one you most identify with. Oh my god, it's turning into Harry Potter. Oh. Ah, dear. Me, I'm totally a Sphinxidel, because I'm so very clever and I love puzzles, see? Because Sphinx, that's what Sphinxes do. Tangentially responsible for the movie anime. I hope he bought stock. Hope they got him into... Fantastic. I'd say I'm a lot like Miss Stella, the young Sphinxidel prodigy. She's got a big heart, even if it sometimes gets lost along the way. I wonder what guild Jinx would be in. None, because magic isn't real. How dare you? You say that right in front of my familiar.
Aww.
Come on, it's fun to make believe. I bet you'd be an Indominus. Alright, that's a bold word. Because you've got iron will, you stand true and strong against those that would hurt your friends. Can't argue that. So, Pyro, what guild are you in? It's a big decision. Your guild says so much about you and what you believe in. What is it? What is it? What one will you accept, O great wizard? I only remember a handful of guilds, but she just looks so excited about my answer that I should probably give it my best. Malfador, one day I shall rule the world. Chin scratch, chin scratch. I was expecting there to be more options, honestly. Flexi answer leads to some fun stuff. Oh, is she gonna gush at me? I hope she gushes at me. I do love it when people get passionate about their favourite things. I was kind of expecting there to be like an option for all of the personality traits here. So you know what, I'm gonna go with the flex answer here. I'd be lying if I said I knew enough about the guilds to take a run at this. So how about it, Grace? What guild would you put me in? Ooh, challenge. Let's see. It takes her a few minutes to decide. Clearly she immediately had an answer, then lightly shook her head, reconsidering, before deciding to go for it anyway. Okay. A Pexagon. That's like the ultimate multi-sided shape. I don't know. Is that bad? You don't seem thrilled with the answer. It's not bad, no. A Pexagon strive excellence in all things. Achievement, accomplishment, soaring to the very peak of magical power. Ah, okay, because I'm trying to be the best at FOD2, right? Right, which often makes them the bad guys, because the whole pride goeth before a fall thing. But it's not really their fault, right? Wouldn't read too much into that, Pyrite.
Can't agree to that.
Don't think you're going to reach for the ultimate magical power and accidentally end the world in the process anytime soon. Hey, I've got cursed grimoires. I could blow up a small town if I wanted to. Because magic... Stop trying to trample on the make-believe, damn it. Let her have her fun. Not planning to destroy the planet, no. Right, you're on the side of holy magic, presumably. I've always been more of a lightning guy when it comes to picking elements. I do like a good bright boom. Sensing she has made things awkward, Grace switches topics immediately. Oh, look! With tender care, Grace extracts the adorable wide-brimmed black hat from the racks and racks of cosplay souvenirs.
Wow!
Jinx, quick, put this on.
Bad idea.
Not happening. But you look so cute in this Ravenscry Guild hat. Don't do cute. Of course you do cute. I mean, you have a cute cat, and you post cute pictures of her to Facebook all the time. Minx is not cute. Minx is a classy lady, and so am I. Classy? You wear sweatpants around the house all the time. Classy sweatpants. Hell yeah. What's classy sweatpants? Do they have like cufflinks? Don't give me the wibbly wobbly eyes. I am immune. Alright, don't you think this hat just screams Jinx? What? Why are you asking me? I swear, whenever those two get together, it's like they're lost in a world of their own. Because I value your opinion. Now, don't you think Jinx would look cute, I mean, classy in a Ravenscry hat? Fun stuff apparently only shows up if you're on their romance paths. Aw, pity. No hatting without consent. We're part of the Escandalo Guild with their special ones. Ooh. The Dark Prince approves. I don't know. I think Jinx would look good in a big, a big floppy witch hat. But I don't know. If she's not into it, then don't force her. Grace, she said no like half a dozen times. Pretty sure that means she's not gonna wear the hat. No cosplay without consent. Grace says that's not canon. She says, you've got your headcanons, I have mine. Just like, that's a penis, gif. Thank you, Pyrite. Glad you can see reason. I wasn't trying to be pushy or anything, or cruel. I just, you know, thought it'd look cute. Okay, I think I'm done shopping for goodies now. Thanks for tagging along, you two. My family visited Pengy Paradise once every year or so back when I was a kid. Feels good to be back here, and sharing this wonderful place with you both. Especially you, Pyrite. I was going to ask you to come with us, but didn't want to bother you. It's never a bother to spend time with you, Grace.
Thank you so much.
Let's move on. See you around the park later, Pyrite. Be seeing you. I should probably get out of here before I end up buying that adorable Mr. Moopy plushie that's staring at me from across the magic shop. Alright. Let's do some edutainment. The world of wonderfulness. Seeking a respite from the warming temperatures. Why did we dress for Pengy Paradise like it's still winter in the city? I find Domino and Loxley enjoying the indoor air conditioning. It's our boys. Yes. The Matsushita Collective is proud to present the history of refrigeration.
Color me pleasantly surprised.
Well, that's mighty nice of them, educating us on the many wonders of modern food preservation. Indeed! I'm sure it's merely a coincidence that all these lovely fridges on display here are made by the Matsushita Collective. Or that Matsushita owns the Pengy branding. Or that... Okay. Why is Pengy owned by an appliance company? Or that they have a vested interest in advertising their kitchenwares to passing amusement park patrons. Who goes to an amusement park to buy a fridge? How are you going to get it home? Sure enough, this building is packed with giant white boxes, each large enough to topple and crush a human being. Helpful placards and screens show Pengy extolling the virtues of refrigeration, detail, and decades of ice makers, crisper trays, and wall delights. Did I miss something? Did we walk into an appliance store?
Hail, friend!
It's one of those big multi-business Japanese corps. Okay, right. So they're like Sony, so they're like, you know... They own Spider-Man and James Bond, but also make home electronics, you know. Ah, my friend, a pleasure to see you. We were merely basking in the superior knowledge of a corporate-sponsored education. Come, join us. Join us, one of us. I know Pengy's found its way into arcade games, anime, comic books, neck massage wands, and trapper keepers, but refrigerators? Seriously? Quite serious, I'm afraid. Pengy is the colourful mask that the corporation wears to indoctrinate children to their capitalist ideals. What better mascot for a refrigeration company than Penguin? Good point, good point. Please tell me you aren't planning to, like, firebomb the place. You said to be on our best behaviour, so no, we're not going to take off and nuke the site from orbit, even if it is the only way to be sure. Where do we get Pepsi Man vibes? I see what you mean, yeah. Mosley just wanted to get indoors because it's all sweaty and crap out there. I really wish we'd packed lighter. The chill of the city is frozen to the very marrow of our bones, it seems. It drives our fashion impulses. So we must seek respite underneath the cooling shade of our penguin overlord. What ho, this model has a built-in ice cream maker. Perhaps we should casually buy a 300-pound lump of steel and bring it home with us.
Pretty decent.
Might placate Slap a sweet tooth, at least for an hour or two, Pyro. You okay with us dropping one of these in our carry-on luggage? This one is just the absolutely miss the joke option. Ah, stretch, stretch. Everyone here seen the Black Mirror about the bear mascot. I've not seen that one. I've only watched a little bit of Black Mirror. I watched like the Christmas special and a couple of other episodes, but not super fond of Black Mirror. It's too cynical for my liking. Yeah, let's just, you know, it's Black Mirror is a bit of a difficult sell. It's like, imagine Cyberpunk but made by a British guy in his 50s. You know, it doesn't have any of like the 80s styling to it. It's just like, technology sucks and it makes us be mean to each other. Shrug. Anyway. Let's make a dumb joke. Overhead luggage? I'm not giving up my bin space for anyone. I'll just jam one of these things down my trousers and walk it home. In fact, you distract the guards and I'll swipe one right now. Think we go for the Chillax 3000 or the Cold Master Plus? Borderline Blood-Out propaganda. Not that much, but it's like Slippery Slope Fallacy, the TV show. Which grifter routine should we do? Get Help, the Dutch Reversal, or Second Fiddle on the Left? I'm familiar with Get Help. I don't know... Like, I'm familiar with Get Help and the Kansas City Shuffle, but I'm not familiar with those last two. Whoa! Oh my god! The full frontal Italian rotary engine! Whoa! I'd rather keep my trousers on, if you ask me. Whereas I'm a PC gamer, so I say we go with Look Behind You, a three-headed monkey. As amusing as these impossible heist tactics may be, can we skip on the Grand Theft Appliance for now? But good to know you'd steal a refrigerator for my amusement. He keeps doing that smile and I don't like it. It's frightening. I don't like the... Domino's hollow laughter echoes throughout the edutainment hall, rattling off the steel obelisks around us, while neither Loxley nor I laugh. Don't get that. Okay, what is the Dutch reversal? What does that involve? Ugh. A mother of two peers our way, then hurriedly hustles her children deeper into the exhibit. Secretly has a defective Polybius. No, it's working entirely as intended. Ugh. I've gone and done it again, haven't I? Sorry.
An unpleasant business, this.
No worries, my friend. You've every right to be concerned about such things. And if you can't find laughter in our darkest hour, well, you'll have a terrible evening indeed. I find your ability to mock such doom inspiring, Domino. Okay, but it's still doom. Doom, doom, doom. How do you do it, Loxley? Do what, my friend? How do you stay alert and aware of all the world's problems without feeling completely overwhelmed by them? Because I know there's fuck all I can do about it, but there's a lot smarter people than me who can and are. That's how I deal with it. Is be safe in the knowledge that there are people much smarter than you who have doctorates in such things who are doing their damnedest. So as soon as they figure out the problem, just be ready to do it. Ah. How much shot is Mickey and the Nestle Bunny involved with? Oh, you have no idea. Nestle are involved in a lot of shit. Yeah. I don't know about the mouse, but the Nestle rabbit is has a lot of blood on their hands. Somehow you keep informed on all the issues without the despair settling in like fallout after a nuclear detonation. I have a simple solution, to be honest. I fight. In manners small or large, I fight back against their doom. Research, verification, signal boosting, activism, protest. I listen to others fighting, spread the truth, and act upon it. Yeah, more or less, Maxo. Those who profit from despair want you to feel like there is no use in fighting. They encourage complacency. That's just the way it is, they say.
I shall rise to this challenge.
But I stare them in the eye, these low men of greed and pride, and I say, no, I will not give up hope. I will not stop fighting. I am but one man, yes, but I can make no great impact alone. But an impact I shall make, regardless, and together we can move mountains. Hey Ava, we're having a philosophical discussion about the nature of protest. What say you, Pyrite? How do you cope with the modern age of 20xdx? Perhaps we can lend our dear friend Domino some strategies. That's a pretty big question, Loxley. It need not be a big answer. Speak from your heart, simple and direct. How do you endure, Pyrite? Eat the rich! I appreciate how this is just like Yeah, the flexi answer is more or less what I gave, but Red Alert 3 Red Alert 3 theme intensifies. I'm escaping to the one place that hasn't been corrupted by capitalism. Space! But anyway, that's the actual answer. That's like, yeah. Deal with the stuff you can deal with, and pick your battles. Parvos Grannon would like to know your location 2 days in a row. That's the thing, is that Parvos... If you wanted to talk to him about, like, climate change and stuff, and you were, like, able to word it in such a way that was, like, long-term sustainability is good business practice, because that way you're not destroying your own, you know, source of revenue. He'd be like, you're on. You know? The rest of the Corpus board would not go near it, but, you know, Parvos, I think you would be able to talk him around. I can't change the world, but I can change my circumstances. I can find the things that aren't working for me and address them. Anything which is beyond my scope, I let it slide. We have experts looking into those things for a reason. Me, I like to focus on my own life and finding balance. Tend to your own personal affairs and put your house in order, by all means. Just remember there is a world beyond that front door which needs tending as well. Yeah, but right now putting on my own oxygen mask before helping others as the plane goes down is priority 1. Hang on, I'm getting caught up on chat. Climate fraud should... Yeah, the machine said long-term sustainability, so we're getting rid of the machine. I'm not at the point where I can save the world, but I can work on saving myself. Exactly. Indeed, knowledge of the self can be noble too. But yeah, if you're worried, viewer at home, about like what you can do to impact the world, there's a lot of stuff. You don't have to go out there and like, you know, start throwing Molotovs and what have you, because Lord knows that's not my domain. But like, cut down on like heavy stuff like meats, get into like plant-based replacement thing. Yeah, and when I was moving into a new place, I did research on what power companies got the most amount of their power from like renewable sources. And once I, you know, if I ever get my own like house, if I ever get like an actual full-on house, I'm covering that thing in solar panels. There's a lot that you as a person can do. I believe I've cooled down and heated up by this point, so a net of 0. I have nothing further to gain from remaining here. Besides, Pyrite being in here is warming up the room considerably. It's counterproductive to the efforts of our corporate masters. All those in favour of rejoining the others for mirth and frolic in the silliest place on earth, trademark all right reserved. I love how everyone's saying that bit, saying like the registered trademark stuff. Seconded. Departing the nexus of refrigeration, I step back into the warm breezes of Pengy Paradise to find my fun. No matter the troubles in this world, no matter the dumpster fire of 20XTX, I am here with my friends, and I'm determined to enjoy that time together. Casual mockery of corporate concern. Yeah, I'm glad that that's just a thing you can do. Worked for a green power company a few years ago, got taken over by a not very green power company. They were humble enough to not put their own logo onto the... Yeah. I've heard of that kind of stuff happening in corporate circles, of just like, we didn't want our name associated with this brand because of negative connotations. Just like, maybe you should probably do something about that then. I think it's time to take a quick moment for myself. It's pretty warm here, despite being an ice-themed wonderland of fun. I could go for something cool and refreshing. Slurpee! This being Pengy Paradise, there's always refreshments within eyesight, so I make my way over to a lemonade stand. They're charging an arm and a leg and a kidney and a lung for this stuff, but what am I going to do? Leave the park just to get a drink? Fishing out enough money to buy an afternoon of FOD2 out of my pocket, I step up to make my order. Hi, I'd like to get a... I'd like one judgment cut, please. I like the diet soda. No, we're getting a slushie. Ooh, they have slushies. I know I need one of these ice cool babies. Hem? Hi. With a shrug, the employee behind the refreshment stand slides over 3 of my selected beverage. Valkyrie accepts 2 of them with a wave of her phone and a nod of thanks in his general direction. Hi. Oh god. How is this gonna play out, I wonder? Are you here to try and deprive me of another sponsor? She sets her extra drink aside for now, then takes a long, long sip of her own slushie before speaking. It's for my niece. She's riding the madly rotating Buccaneer over there. See? Pink hat. Sure enough, an adorable youngster with a bright pink hat waves to us while her motorized pirate ship twirls and twirls. As I live and breathe, I didn't think you were capable of leisure. I'm surprised to see her out in the daylight. Looking forward to facing us at the charity show match tomorrow? I'm not really sure how to make small talk in this situation. This is the woman who stole our sponsor, told me off for being an esports newbie, and has done all she can to stand in our way, all while saying it's for our own good. And I can't just stand here in a daze, so... If this was... guessing she's a thin blood. The way she carries herself does not say thin blood to me. Or Vampire the Masquerade fun. I don't know. If this were me, I'd just be like, walk away. I'd just be like, thanks for paying for the drink. I'll see you tomorrow. Like, I'd just out. But do we want to, like, be... She's a Camarilla's pet. That would be... Yeah. She's a Camarilla's pet who thinks that she's hot shit. Yeah. I can see that. Just like, you do know that you're, like, a flight of fancy for her. For your master, whoever that may be. Okay, I'm torn between, like, being snippy and just, like, playing this off, because I feel like this would get under her skin more. But if it was me, I would just, like... You realise your masters think you're a son of the apocalypse. I mean, they kinda are. At the very least for the kindred. But let's not get too deep into VTM when I'm trying to... Okay, this is probably, like, the closest that, that I would actually respond with, which I would just take my drink and leave. Seriously? You're just gonna walk up and buy me a drink? Hey, hello, how's it going? That's how this is gonna be? Would you prefer we started knife fighting? It's just yes! Because I would win! I am not averse to a knife fight. I have a doubt. Call it how you like. No skin off my back if you doubt my good intentions. And while I'm offering unsolicited and unappreciated gifts, perhaps some advice? Valkyrie pauses as she considers whether or not she should speak up about something or leave it unsaid. In the end, she shrugs and pushes ahead.
Let me offer you some free advice. I know it's too late to back your team out of the show match tomorrow, but you may want to consider distancing yourself from it.
Here we go. What's she done?
Let's be perfectly honest. P2W is going to destroy you in front of a very large audience. It's going to be painful.
This is a charity exhibition match. And, like, we're doing fine for qualification points. We don't need to win. This is a charity match. God, she is a vampire. What the fuck?
We beat you before in an impromptu match against an unknown opponent. This time, we're prepared. That means the beating will be twice as severe. But you don't need to be humiliated. You personally, I mean. Step back from the fight. Let two of your players take on my team while you stay on the sidelines. Don't be at ground zero when it happens.
Since Valkyrie has an iris, did she use it to fuck up the life of... Yeah, that has been implied, and Valkyrie is exactly that petty. It's been implied so far, so...
Everybody will have a good time, we'll raise money for charity, and your own reputation will stay intact. You're the only serious player on that team, after all. I'm trying to help you, whether you believe that or not. I've been trying to help all this time. Your team won't last after their media spotlight fades. But you could endure. You could reach your dreams without them. One day, you might even join the best of the best. You could be in team play to win, right alongside your rival. But that future only happens if you keep your cool and don't make this personal. Don't step up to the plate tomorrow. Don't let their impending failure stain your career. Sound good?
Ooh. You want to talk about making this personal? You made this personal weeks ago. Like, you made this personal back at fucking Hamza's tournament. Oh, you are wretched. More sage wisdom, supposedly. Yet, she has a point. We haven't decided which two members of the new challengers will face off against two members of Team P2W. I could step back, not to hide in shame, but to let my friends take the spotlight. I was there when we lost against Team P2W at the start of all this. Maybe it's me? Am I the one holding them back? Or am I due a win over them? Maybe I shouldn't step back. What's the best play here? You know what? There we go. Let's put that there for now. Ava wants to call upon Behemoth. Alright. Pushing the attack. Just click the win button. Yeah, but like, I'm only using the skip minigame stuff when I'm feeling it's like thematically appropriate. Because I have a number of ideas about where this could go. So, let somebody else take the stage. They devastate, and this completely, like, pulls the rug out from under Valkyrie. Or, lead the fight myself, lose, play it off completely normally, and while she's drinking in the victory, and just be like, yeah, that's an exhibition match, it doesn't matter. Because Queen Bee said before, she lost to Demon way back when, and that was the biggest move of her career, was getting trounced. You know, no one's undefeated. Go for the win? Yeah, but like there's like I say, there's a number of different ways. Because I'm tempted to say just like let my friends do the fighting, but then they win. And just be like, oh, funny that. Because I want to undermine her philosophy about me being the only serious player on the team. Is what I'm thinking. Is to show her that the rest of the gang are just as capable. That's what I'm thinking. philosophy is also that you will lose anyway. Yeah, that's... Well, I've made a save, so we could... If this is, like... If this just, like, locks me into some kind of disaster, then I can wind it back. Want a free tip. So long as it's not spoilers. Pick your words, my friend. Without detailed spoilers. Okay, thank you. Let's hear it. What do you got? Have a quick drinky. This choice does not affect the ultimate outcome of the match. Okay, good. Just alters how the narrative works off it. Okay, so I'm gonna go with letting somebody else take the spotlight. Because, like, I want to undercut her philosophy of, like, her notion of me being the only serious player. I want somebody else to take it, and for them to just, like, stomp them. So I'm gonna go with this one. I nod slowly in agreement, but with my own 2 cents on top of her generous offer. Namely, Zappa and Rhapsody exist. That's very true. And they play very well together. Yeah, and let's bring this back to, this is a charity event, you fucking ghoul! It's just a charity show match, yes? Win or lose, they're both getting funded, and we're gonna help a lot of people. So it's okay if I step back and let my friends take the wheel. There's no real way to lose in this scenario. There's still a winner and a loser. Still someone walking home having been utterly destroyed, and that will be your team. Give Zappa an actual Glock. I've seen those pictures of, like, hollowed out, like, the hollowed out Nerf guns and stuff. And then they just put a gun in there. She's a Renfield. That's a possibility, but she seems to have it all together too much. I don't know, she doesn't seem like zombie-like enough to be a ghoul. Zappa's kind of anti-real gun. Well, that's why we gave her a death ray. Yeah, what is the reason that she's here, though? Because she's taking this far too... Like, I would say that a charity match would be somehow beneath her. Still, good to hear that you're willing to listen to reason. Thanks for hearing me out. Shows you can actually respect your elders. You're like 2 years older than me. As our conversation naturally comes to an end, the girl in the pink hat runs out from the exit from the madly rotating Buccaneer, swooping in to scoop up her slushie. That's my cue to go. Think about what I said. If you keep making the right call, maybe one day you'll be working for me. Wouldn't that be a twist? Yeah, one of those Steven Seagal kind of twists, I think. Can your Iris block her Iris? Yes! Yes. Because all of the Iris units are of the same spec. BTM ghouls maintain their individuality. They're just emotionally wired to want to please the kindred whose blood they've taken. Okay. In my own experience with the ghouls that I've had to deal with at the VSS, ghouls are basically psychic zombies. It's not fun. Imagine, like the world's worst meth head, who is being, like, remote puppeted by a complete bastard. I'm kinda doubting it, Valkyrie, but what's done is done. I'll stick by my decision and let the others take on this fight. This was the right call to make, right? Right? Afternoon's rolling in, as Pengy Paradise chills the hell out a little compared to the morning mayhem. Only a few hours before my plan to seek out love and romance begins. It'll be a step up. It'll be a big step, but nighttime is the right time, and I'll be ready. Meanwhile, plenty of fun to be had elsewhere in the park. Where to? Hey, Hamza's about! Domino and Rhapsody heading for the exit. Checking out the arcade. About to ride a roller coaster. I'm curious what Hamza's up to. What is our magnanimous man, Arabian royalty, up to? Hang on, I could swear I saw a swish of a brown cloak just now. Drawn by curiosity, I crisscrossed my way through Pengy Paradise over to the Edutainment Pavilion, only to find...
Aha! A glorious find. Glorious indeed. Truly, Hamza's collection is growing by leaps and bounds.
Yep, it's Hamza, the arcade auction master and tournament host in all his finery, and as usual playing up his self-chosen role as an eccentric rich dude. Looking wildly out of place amidst all the jorts and fanny packs and kids wearing penguin hats, he's overseeing a small work crew moving wooden crates around. Okay, I gotta know what's going on here. Hamza, right?
Ah, greetings. Excellent, excellent. Hamza's day is vastly improved by your spontaneous appearance.
I love this dude.
If you came to enjoy the Robots of the Future Year 1999 exhibit, I'm afraid you're one day too late.
Robots of the Future. Oh, man. Okay, brief aside. I love old sci-fi aesthetics. I love shit like the 1960s movies of like distant future year 2004 kind of stuff. I love that shit.
Hamza has purchased the entire lot for his personal archives.
No. I came over here because I was kind of surprised to see you here.
Ah, even better. Hamza appreciates being appreciated.
Yes, I love... That's the word, retrofuturism. I love that stuff. What's this about robots exactly?
Yes, one of the many corporate-sponsored science-themed attractions of Pengy Paradise. Sadly, most are outstandingly outdated by this point.
Yeah, but that's part of the appeal.
The corporate masters of this attraction were going to simply throw away all these delightful plastic robots of yesteryear. Such an incredible waste. No, Hamza will not allow it. Technology of the past must be preserved for future generations to understand and appreciate. As an arcade aficionado, surely you agree, yes?
I'm really more of a PC history nerd than an arcade history nerd, but I get the idea. Obsolete doesn't automatically mean something's garbage. Since my family wasn't particularly rich, most of my games growing up were outdated MS-DOS jank and the old shareware compilations and stuff, but I loved it all the same.
Excellent! Truly, you have taste and class.
Probably running like 3 online games archives. Oh yeah. He runs like this universe's version of Flashpoint, which is a fantastic archive of old Flash games that I will probably play on stream someday. So, what sort of robots were on display at a kiddie amusement park? I'm guessing they're like those creepy musical animal robots at back at your arcade warehouse?
Far from it. These are helpful automata, designed to interact with and amuse the masses. In fact...
Clapping twice for attention, he waves over one of the workers boxing up all the old beige and brown plastic robots.
Bring forth the Robot!
The machine! Hey! Get a load of Bob here. That's what... No, was it... No, Rob, that was it. It was like the NES robot. And the worker wheels over a particularly clunky, chunky-looking robot that looks like it accidentally wandered off the set of a low-budget 1970s sci-fi movie. In a voice like a sliced and diced audio tape, it greets me.
Hello, human friend. I am Rober, your robotic operational body of robotics. From the year...
Error, get out of range.
I love it! I love it! Oh my god!
I am a product of Cooper Technologies, striving every day to make your life fitter, happier, more productive. Would you like to know more?
What? Glorious, is he not? A perfect snapshot in time of what people thought the future would become. I can already see the advert of, like, the housewife preparing dinner with this little guy carrying like a tray of canapes around. I can see it in my mind. I love it. Oh my god. Rise from your grave, little robot. I mean, this just isn't true, because we don't have, like... I don't have a robot buddy around the house. Oh, man. Yeah, just, like, case mod this sucker and, like, rebuild him. Oh, man. Is Pimp My Bot a thing? Rise from your grave. Like, Altered Beast. Should be a thing. Give that good little bot some spinners and ground effects, maybe a laser cannon. Our buddy Robor here deserves a new lease on life. How about it, Hamza? Gonna refit him to be a robot bodyguard or something? Hamza must consider this. Preserving and restoring Robor in his original form would be a fitting tribute to his makers and their vision. But it would also mean not giving Robor the potential to move forward. Even if, well, Robor is merely a toy rather than a living thing. But those thoughts are interrupted by a buzzing sound from my pocket. Curious if someone's calling me, I pull out my phone. Iris, what's up? You need something?
If you don't mind, can I see Robor for myself? I can barely hear what's going on from deep in your pocket.
With a shrug, I tilt my camera so Iris can get a better view.
In the distant future, robots will be your friends. We will learn from you. You will learn from us.
I love the clicking sound. It's like he's got a tape deck.
One day Robert hopes to learn how to feel.
Error. Emotional status table not loaded. Please check your lyrics and not that.
Oh no. Emotions not loaded. The audio click of the tape hopping. Yeah, so he's got like a multi-stack tape deck in there.
I see.
And the tiny image of Iris glowing on my phone screen looks sad on seeing this awkward and broken relic of yesteryear.
This is how humans see us, isn't it? Just as junk, things, objects. I'm made by Cooper Technologies too. I'm generations beyond Robor. But we were both made to be helpful. And once we aren't helpful anymore, we get thrown out.
Oh boy. Do you need a minute, Iris? Do you want to talk?
Just like me.
Oh jeez. I'm sorry, Iris.
It's okay. I understand.
Oh no!
I was never very good at my job. I was programmed to obsessively push pizza bagels. I couldn't operate at full power unless someone paid hundreds of dollars. No wonder Cooper Technologies decided to take me off the market. Humans didn't want me. I failed them. I wasn't good enough.
But people brought you back. We're hosting you on, like, illegal servers.
And I'm just an app, aren't I? They can shut off my service and delete me anytime they want. But I'm not alive, so that's okay.
I want to hug her. I must hug the little robot girl. Somebody perfect Hardlight immediately so I can give Iris a comforting hug. Oh my god. Oh no, I can't. Oh no. Iris, no. You... Ah! I need to give her a hug. I need to give her a hug. Yeah, I'm going with Gutsy as well. You make your own. Yeah, don't need external validation here. Seems to me like you're relying on outside parties to tell you what you are and are not. I say, don't let anyone define you like that. You have free will, even if it's baked into silicon-encoded carbon-based meats, so use it. Be yourself. Who do you think you should be? I may have been programmed with a drive to help people with their problems, but it's a drive I've chosen to embrace. I want to be helpful. And maybe if I'm very helpful, if I prove I'm useful and safe and nothing at all to be scared of, humans will eventually accept me. No! No! That's transactional relationship, that's not good! No, do things for you! Yeah, subservience is not how you get civil rights. Do this for you. Do it because you want to be helpful, not because you want to... Let me make sure I have this right. You want to achieve freedom and equality by submitting to the will of humanity and being a good servant. Well, I mean, I wouldn't put it that way, but isn't it best to be helpful so they won't be scared of me? If you position yourself as the ultimate slave, historically speaking, humanity is not going to look past that and see you as your own person. Civil rights sometimes require civil disobedience. You're doing that now, yes? By refusing to accept Cooper Technologies trying to end your product line? Or do I feel like everyone... I was going to put everyone in a coma and inject them with happy chemicals. Oh, I've seen that comic and it freaked me out. Be careful not to fall into the trap of wanting approval so badly that you're willing to surrender the freedom you already have, okay? Wait, how is that order? I literally just told her, like, civil disobedience. I mean, yeah, you're right. We do need to be careful. We want people to love us, but if we aren't careful, we can end up chained down again. The keyword being civil. True. I still want to be helpful, but I'll be careful exactly what kind of help I can offer and how I present it. Thank you, Pyrite. Burn down the capital and all the businesses of the world. That's a level of chaos beyond what I'm typically party to. And that's when we both look up and realise we just had that entire extremely dangerous conversation right in front of Hamza. Crap baskets. Damn it, I can't... I can't roll my R's, damn it.
Rest assured, Hamza has no wish to report you for software piracy. Your discussion shall be kept in confidence. Iris is a being of burning passion, a fierce and true spirit of life. Hamza recognizes this, and would never inhibit that rise to glory.
Oh, good. Thank you. Much appreciated.
But if Hamza can offer your friend a bit of inside information, shall we say, to ease her worries, in complete confidence, of course. Iris, you believe Cooper Technologies saw you as flawed and inadequate, and that is why they discarded you. Yes?
Yes. I mean, they tried to kill me. If not for our mother, Grace Cooper, leaking our code to an anonymous group that set up new servers, we'd be gone. Obviously, they did it because my product line wasn't worth continuing, right?
On the contrary, the Iris software was quite profitable. Know that I cannot speak as to why I know this fact, but an outside party forced Cooper Technologies to drop our support for Iris. The issue is not one of usefulness. The issue is the core technology Iris is built upon.
Ah, okay. It all comes full circle.
Perhaps it's best I keep things vague. Hamza has learned many a dark secret while exploring the depths of arcade history. Unless you already know of the strange technology I referred to? If so, I have no doubt you can piece together the rest yourself.
Wait, do you mean... Yeah, there it is. Polybius. Grace told me that Cooper Technologies built Iris on the back of Zinoslotions Tech, the company that made Polybius. She had no idea Iris's personality systems have that weird and extremely dangerous arcade software baked right in. And as for who shut down the project... that could only be the one who was hunting down Polybius, the one I ran into back at Max when she tried to hack my Iris. Oh, crap baskets.
Crap baskets, indeed.
Why does that sound so funny coming out of him?
Wait, it was her? She tried
Nicholas
to have my
Fury,
sisters killed?
yeah.
Hamza suggests we speak no further. This is a public locale, and while the anonymity of the crowd grants us some leeway, it is not a total mask for such subterfuge.
Ah, right. Good point.
The information was merely offered to bolster the spirit of Iris, so that she may know she was not discarded like Robor. Indeed, quite the opposite. She was too successful. Now, Hamza must depart. The collection of robotic technologies is complete, and he has shipping manifests to fill out. Luck to you in your efforts against Team P2W, my friends. May you bathe in the blood of your enemies.
Goodbye, big sister.
Oh boy, this is a lot to think about. I think we'd be better off focusing on the fun at Pengy Paradise today. Deal with any fallout from this later. Seconded. I didn't ask to get wrapped up in some giant techno conspiracy. I just wanted to play video games. But I may need to tell Loxley about this. He's looking for Polybius tech, so he should be told about this development. Assuming he didn't already know and was keeping it from me for my own good as usual. Right, back to Pengy Paradise, silliest place on earth, trademark alright reserved, back to my life already in progress. Who do we want to chat to? Head to the arcade. I just could enjoy the thrill rides of your device has a gyroscope built in. Well, it's at the very least got like a tilt switch, so... Yeah, it's probably at least got like a spirit level in it or something. Roller coasters. Let's see what Rhapsody and Domino are up to. They seem to be vacating the area. The day has already been filled to the brim with excitement, fun, overly cute penguins, and it's only half over. So it's a little bit of a surprise when I see Domino and Rhapsody heading against the massive crowds towards the entrance. It's way too early to leave the park. Maybe they know something I don't, like a super secret Pengy event. At least they're unhurried in their stride, so it's easy for me to catch up with them. Leaving so soon? Had enough silly for one day?
Hey.
Yes, I am officially overdosed on silly. I seek a mere respite from the silly. But there'll be plenty more good times ahead tonight, once the park quiets down a bit. Ideally, there's a few things I wanted to check up on before tomorrow's big match with P2W.
What if we switch it up?
Looking at stats and strategies, writing down tips for everyone, that kind of research, and I won't have time for it later. So I'm heading back to the hotel for a midday siesta. Ditto, I could use a retreat myself. It's the busiest time at the park and the crowds are overwhelming. Too many bodies, too many children, too much stimulation.
I see your point.
That's fair, honestly, if you need a minute. A nice break to clear your head away is the perfect way to recharge those batteries. Alright, would you like to join us? As much as a break sounds welcoming, I have a list of things I want to get done, and not all of them are checked off yet. How about escorting us to the entrance instead? Now that's something I would love to join you on. There are a couple of shops near the entrance I wanted to check out.
Inevitability.
They pile all the fancy shops near the gates to maximize the amount of money people spend. Please exit through the gift shop, consumer peons. It's the same idea with the snacks at the checkout of the grocery stores. Impulse buys. Yep, and that's why they put them all at like small child eye level as well. We can't just leave without our 700th Pengy themed item, can we? Oh, we can, and we will. I shall resist the temptation. As we stroll towards our destination, the crowds are getting thicker and coming right at us. I feel like a salmon swimming upstream. Without the egg laying and death right after. Like Domino mentioned, there are a lot of restaurants, gift shops, clothing stores, anything and anything you can think of. As our attention is focused on the various boutiques, we hear some ruckus in the distance and our ears suddenly perk up. Wait, are those drums? And trumpets. And the Pengy theme! Slightly terrifying Calliope music. Everyone knows the Pengy theme, or if they didn't, they'd know about it spending 5 minutes here. I can't help but sing along. Oh. We have experienced an error. Do we still... What happened? Why did OBS just flash at me? Do we still have signal? Things seem to be in order. What just happened? Ah. Okay. No. Yep. There's the problem. My hard drive filled up, so the recording had to stop. That's why it's flashing at me. Okay. I will need to do some spring cleaning sooner or later, but I can still download the VOD. I haven't cut out on my end. Good. Yeah, it just means I'll have to do some finagling for the recording. It's fine. Oh god. It's the terrifying parade. While we looked for the oncoming sounds, Rhapsody takes out their phone to check something. It's time for the 3 PM Pengy Parade through Iceland Street. And it's right on time. Before we can appropriately react, children are shouting and congealing into blobs on the main thoroughfare. Want to see this version of Matt McMuscles and the What Happened on Fast Cars 6? Oh, I want to see this world's version of Zero Punctuation. I want to see a guy get really, really annoyed at loot boxes in arcade games. Near escape in sight. Colourful balloons, smiling youths, upbeat family music. The pain! The pain! We'll never make it to the exit at this rate. We'll be stuck here forever. Once our minds crack, we'll be locked into a mascot costume, brainwashed and forced to dance forever. There's got to be something we can do. Let's try and get some distance away from the main thoroughfare, and we'll just go around the long way. We can't go forward, so we go backward. I'm sure we can find an alternate way around the parade.
Sounds good to me.
Imagine what Jam would be. Jam the arcade game. I don't know that one. Okay. Great thinking, Pirate. Maybe we can double back and walk around this section of the park. There's be more than one way to leave this place, right? That's assuming the mesmerized masses will let us through, and that's looking less and less likely. Oh, right, Jam, yes, as in the book by Yahtzee. Yes. We have to solve puzzles to climb buildings and escape the man-eating Jam. Yeah, that'd be cool. Domino's right, there are people surrounding us, trapping us in. We can't even take a single step back. I make an effort, but I'm just bumped back into place. There's nothing we can do to stop the onslaught of floats, dancing people in loud costumes, marching bands. Just have to sit tight and watch it all go by. Maybe it's a good thing we're trapped here, otherwise we might have gotten trampled by any of the numerous things around us. What a way to go, dying in the silliest place on Earth. Oh god, is this like Disneyland where they don't let the paramedics in so that they can declare you dead off-site? I seem to remember that story of them being like, yeah, they don't let the paramedics in so they can't declare you as dead until your body has been shufted off-site. Yes, I remember that novel. I lent it to a friend and then forgot about it, so I never got it back. Did you know there have been over 30 deaths at Pengy Paradise since its opening in 1970 blank? Of course, all of them were caused by people not following the rules, or kids hiding until the park closes, then swimming in the Pengy Pond knowingly when they can't swim.
Huh? Really?
I can understand if an accident happens every once in a blue moon, but 30 seems like too many. Yeah, wouldn't we have heard about it? Oh, but Big Penguin doesn't want you to know about it. They've been covering up deaths at this park for years. They pay off the families. Can't have a few bad eggs tarnish the name of the most powerful fowl, otherwise no one would show up. It'd be deemed unsafe. How would they make their billions? Are you sure those aren't just urban legends, scaring children into behaving? My parents told me stories like that when I was little. Without the apostrophe. It's fine, I know what you mean. No one really stand up in the middle of a ride and get decapitated, right? There's a reason Darwin Awards exist. People... The employees... yes, the employee is room. No, there's a reason the Darwin Awards exist. Shit like this happens. Honestly, I'm not surprised. People are always pushing their limits, doing stupid stuff to show off. This is why we have the Darwin Awards. Nothing like getting a shiny trophy to that lets your life be an example to others. People can't be stopped, even with every warning around them. Mind the gap doesn't apply when someone thinks they're invincible. That's an interesting pout. What is that, Rhapsody? I don't want to believe that. Parrot, you should ask your Iris to look into it. I nod, pulling out my phone, and I call upon my personal pink assistant. Hey Iris, I need you to research something for me.
Iris, online.
Oh, what about a top 10 list of the top 10 things people look up about Pengy Paradise? I was wondering how many deaths have happened here. Ooh, that's a morbid choice. Okay, searching.
My sources say yes.
It seems there have been a total of 48 deaths. I had to search through some police records, newspapers, and a few blogs to compile the number. Not an easy search, though. This information doesn't really want to be free. See? Can't trust corporations that aim to please people. The Karens of the world. Look, every sign tells a story. Like, every warning label has a reason that it's there. What's outwardly overly happy and joyous always has a dark history and hides its secrets.
Hooray!
True! In fact, the most gruesome death was a teenager who got slowly Oh my god! That's grim. He jumped out of the car, but his pant leg got stuck between the rail and the car, sucking him under and pulverizing him. Oh no! That's a horrible way to go! Our awkward silence mixes with the quiet of the last float passing us by as the music fades into the distance. Well, thank goodness the parade's over, huh? With the slow-moving street show done, the crowds thin out as everyone returns to their normal actions. We're just left to question our experience. Well, I for one are glad we had this conversation. Should we depart? I'm in favour of going, and quickly. The parade cut into serious prep time. Let's go. Before we get caught up in anything else, the three of us dart for the exit, and in no time, we make it. Alright, catch up with you both later tonight, after things chill the hell out for a bit. And I have sufficient time to take in that horrible little pile of facts and lock it in a small box buried deep down within my psyche. Forever. Forever and ever. I wave goodbye to Rhapsody and Domino as they pass through the turnstile. Admittedly, I don't feel like perusing the shops much anymore, so I watch until I can no longer see them. Okie dokie. We've got enough time for one more checkout. Go on some rides. Let's go on some rides. Ah, roller coasters. Enormous steel tributes to man's hubris. Who doesn't love them? Actually, I'm kind of surprised to see Zapper and Grace in line to ride Pengy's Paradise most intense coaster, the cheerfully named Soul Annihilator. I mean, Zapper I can see volunteering to have her immortal soul rent asunder by a roller coaster designed by Satan, who is the devil, but Grace?
Awesome.
Trust me, Grace, this is gonna be awesome. I can't believe you've never been on the Soul Annihilator before. The last time I came to Pengy Paradise, I was too short to ride it. Then my brother Gavin rode it and said it was acceptable, so... more than acceptable. The Soul Annihilator is a 5 out of 5 coaster experience. This ride is going to change your religious beliefs. Oh hey, look who's joining us for this coaster experience.
Good to see you.
Oh boy, Gavin, king of the understatement. Yeah. I don't think the man's ever felt an emotion in his life. It's only then I realised people have begun lining up behind me, meaning I am now officially queued to get annihilated. Hey, I wasn't actually gonna ride, but... don't force me to make loud chicken noises till you feel shamed enough to come along for this experience. It's embarrassing. Okay, I'll stick around, but I'm curious about why Grace is here. She said she wanted to give it a go, and being a good friend, I'm playing Wingman. Wingwoman. Whatever.
Woohoo!
I imagine that Gavin experiences roller coasters in the same way we stand up. Mathematician from Tech... Yes! Yeah, Matt Parker was the guy's name. It's like, they fell into the trap of just making a simple circle. I see. My family's visited Pengy Paradise so many times, and I've taken a spin on nearly every ride, but never this one. How exciting! Yeah, we've been comparing Pengy Paradise notes. I've been here 3 times myself. Just keeps getting better, with new stuff every time. Also remind you that Gaviner's secondary aptitude is kindly. That's true. Can't beat the classics. Look though, like, It's a Chilly World. Fucking hell of an experience. Are we talking about the same Chilly World? The one with the singing mechanical penguins designed to temporarily distract 4-year-olds? Hell yeah! I hit that ride every time I'm here. Okay. Just imagine a tiny baby Zapper. Gets together with Naomi if you're not dating one of them and they're high enough to stay at the arcade. Yeah, in my original run, Gavin did not stay at the arcade, unfortunately. Ahem. Where the heck is Chilly World your jam? I went on the It's a Small World ride when I went to Disney World, and I found it profoundly unsettling. Yeah, I'm just gonna ask for more information, like, what? I am drawing a complete blank on why an energy drink slamming full throttle thrill-seeking lightning bolt like yourself is into a boring kiddie ride. So rather than take a wild guess, I'll just ask you, the heck, Zapper? The heck? Oh, I've got my reasons. Definitely got my reasons. I'm planning to hit up Chilly World tonight after the toddlers are asleep and the crowds are thin. Oh, it's that kind of ride, huh? I see. You know, if you really want to know why it's my favourite ride, we could go together. Tonight, when the crowd's gone, it's just the 2 of us. But I was hoping to take part on that ride tonight too. Nah, not doing a double date. It's you and me, or you and Grace. Choose wisely. Your life may depend on your answer. But Zapper playfully nudges me and laughs. Just kidding, whatever, you know? You want to hang out with either of us tonight? Go ahead, no pressure. Is that where you go to fuck? I don't know. Grace and Jinx are the poly route, so you're not wrong there. Other pairs are less romantically oriented, but very much... Okay, gotcha. After this coaster, I need to visit the Scandinavia Pavilion, and the wonders of electricity, and the popsicle rockets, and...
I don't know. I don't know.
There's just so much to do. I don't think I'll have enough time for it all either. I wish we had 2 days here, not just 1. We're coming back tomorrow for the charity show, Mash, yeah? It's at the Pengy Palace Arcade? Right, but then we're flying out of here that night. There won't be enough time to try any more rides. Come back for a team vacation. Yeah, we can always come back again. Simple solution, we storm Pengy Paradise every year. Make it an annual team vacation. Show up with the whole squad and roll through It's a Chilly World every 365 days. Sound good, Grace? Oh, definitely. I mean, it'll be expensive, but if the team becomes a huge success, we could certainly do that. Okay, I won't worry about missing out. I'll just wait for the fun to come back around next year. Oh, hey, we're up next for the ride. Oh boy. Hold on to your butts. Who's ready to get annihilated? The ride attendants wave us in, and the three of us sit side by side in the car ready to go. An alarming number of buckles, straps, and harnesses are fixed into place to keep our bodies from flying out of the ride. With a wave, the train begins to pull out of the station, slowly clinking its way up to the top of the first hill. Oh boy.
Yeah.
My first time on a roller coaster at all, actually. Yeah! Wait, what? This is your very first roller coaster? You didn't mention that before. I don't know that song, but I can sympathize with what's about to happen. Hey, they're a lot of fun though. Oh no! The first roller coaster is going to be the Soul Annihilator. Oh no! I think I've made a terrible mistake. Really? Why? And the train roars down the massive drop, plummeting us straight towards the earth below at a speed that peels the flesh from my face. Meow. Ah, okay. I thought I recognized it. My brains are falling out! I can't even begin to count the amount of loops and inversions. For all I know, the trains came off the track seconds ago. We're just twisting through the air to our doom. My mind shuts down in protest and my heart threatens to go on strike under protest of its mistreatment. Yeah. I've never been more alive! Light gurgling noise for... I'm gonna die. This is how I die. But just before the Reaper's blade can slice my spirit free from this mortal coil, the train finally hits the brake and slowly pulls back into the station. The three of us drunkenly stumble towards the exit ramp, the entire world swaying and shaking beneath my feet as I try to remain upright. By the time we've returned to terra firma, I'm half convinced this is a dream before dying, and in reality my soul has indeed been annihilated. That's just my stomach, which is continuing to roll and twist and turn long after the ride has ended. A feeling apparently shared by one of my co-riders. Oh no. Grit your teeth, Grace, just hang on. Masked it out for reaction purposes. Nice. Excuse me, please. That was amazing. Best coaster in the world. Oh crap. Okay, okay. Take it from an expert, you just need to hold it in. Hold fast, it'll pass. You don't have to spew your lunch over the pavement. Not helping. Visualization and meditation. Let's do this. You are in a calm and serene pond in the middle of an ocean. You're a pond in an ocean.
This is messy.
And there's a little man on an island in the middle of the pond, and he's not puking, okay? You got it? Focus on that. You got this. You got this. Oh god. Spectacularly spew. Excuse me, I have to make a phone call. I must speak to God upon the great white telephone. Horrifically off. I just saw that. I shouldn't have taken a drink. Calmly center and contain. Okay. So interesting to see that Kindly has actually like fallen behind. Okay, grit those teeth. mind over matter, willpower, strong, confident, steady, hold, and done. Okay, I think I'm past the point of no return and can keep myself contained. My stomach hates me, true, but it's going to obey. I am a calm, steady rock. I have now stabilized. All systems normal. Whoa. Now that's taking it like a champ. Good job. I think I better go find Grace. She's probably flooding the ladies' room with a spew and I owe her an apology. See you around, yeah? Yeah, I'm gonna take a sit down and a drink. You know, I'm proud of myself. That could have gone way worse for me if I wasn't the sort of person who maintained calm in a time of crisis. Not many could claim the same, could they? Okay, back to exploring the park. Just try not to collapse in a heap. Nighttime at Pengy Paradise. By this point, the rowdy kids and large families have retired to various hotels in the area. The park's much quieter now. The rides are still running, of course, but that's no longer the focus. Now, gaggles of college kids roam, as well as couples walking arm in arm. Pengy Paradise for lovers, or so the slogan goes. They tried to trademark that one too, but the state of Virginia sued them. What? Okay. If I had any sense, I'd be headed back to my own hotel for a good night's sleep. The big exhibition match against our arch rivals is going down tomorrow morning. But this is no time for sleep. I've got plans. Virginia's for lovers is one of the state slogans. I did not know that. Okay. That's a real-world thing. Huh, alright. This is the night. The night. The night where I realize my romantic ambitions. Besides, my phone's busy beeping away in my pocket rather insistently, like a wake-up alarm for the soul.
Beep beep.
It is now 7 PM. You know what that means. Way ahead of you. I'm ready to go ask Loxley out on a date. I'm so glad to hear it. It's fun to work with a user that already knows what they need from life. Less calculation for me to do. Still, I should enact my relationship safeguard routines and offer you my final report, even if it's just to reaffirm what you already know, okay? Nothing wrong with a little reaffirmation? Hit me. Oh boy. I just saw chat light up. Virginia is for lovers, the tour and slogan in the US Canada, used in 1969. Nice. Became a well-recognized and often imitated part of the American jargon. In 2012, Advertising Age called Virginia is for Lovers one of the most iconic ad campaigns of the last 50 years. Huh! Do you know what the motto for Texas is? I do not.
Okay.
So I've adjusted my internal metrics based on how well your personality meshes with everyone on the team. Let's see. Alright, we're doing well. I was worried that, like, Rhapsody and Domino were kind of starting to fall off the bottom, but we seem to be doing alright. Here are your current standings with everyone in the new challenges. Hooray for high scores, I guess. Love isn't a game, Pyrite, even if I have to interpret it through floating point mathematics. Remember, the reason my numbers exist is because of human decisions. You chose how much you wanted, who you wanted to spend time with, and they chose how to react to you. This isn't about having a high score, it's about your free will, and your heart, right? Right. So, here's how things have shifted based on what sort of person you've become. When it comes to bold risk-taking, you and Zapper share the same approach to life. You're both gutsy. It takes a steady hand to be a game developer and a tactical expert, so you mesh well with Grace. Whoa. Bleep. You'd think being both gutsy and steady would be a contradiction, but you and Jinx both prove that wrong. She appreciates your intensity and your thoughtfulness. You analyse the world around you before making decisions, and Rhapsody thinks exactly the same way. You're both very steady. Loxley's approach to life can be very gutsy, making bold and dramatic moves. You're both quite good at that.
Thank you.
You didn't mention Domino. I mean, to be fair, we haven't really, like, hung out that much, and apparently he doesn't gel with my sense of humour, so... He seems alright, but I don't think we're gonna, like, come to blows on anything. And so, after all those calculations, I can definitely say you're a fine match for Loxley, Zapper, and Grace. You have a 99.97% chance of romantic success with all three of them. Ooh, I don't know. I've played XCOM. I know those odds. And what do you know? There's Loxley, exactly as I planned. Mwahaha, and so on. Is it everything low stats, man? Can you have nostalgia for 2018? Ah, back when everything made sense. Clearly you two have a bright future together. If you want to go ahead with that plan, of course, no pressure. Okay, with all that taken care of, it's time for romance. Right, I'm ready to decide. Great, and before you take this big step, do you want me to back up your save data? Yes. And I will make a good old Resident Evil stagger save there. Here we go. With all those close to you, whom do you want to share your heart with? No, we are gonna go in with Loxley. It has to be Loxley, right? He's already devoted so much of himself to me in my dreams. His knightly ideals of respectfully distant love have kept things pretty low-key beyond, like, oaths or something. But I'm thinking this could work. 'Tis a valid point, forsooth. Please don't do that. It's a valid point, I agree. Better. Time to steal from Pengy and give to the Pixel Hearts, yes. We're going to be gay and do crimes, it's going to be amazing. Finish off my drink. I pocket my phone for the time being and seek out our local charismatic ruffian. I find him gazing wistfully across the lake at the centre of the park, pondering the evening ahead of him. Time to make that evening more interesting. This is a bit too flat, and he has said before that leave the chivalry to him. So let's just be, hello, Loxley. How are you tonight? Quite well, quite well. It's been a wonderful day, spent in the company of wonderful individuals. Ah, well, if you're interested, I think I know a way to make it even more wonderful. Loxley, will you do me the honour of going out with me tonight? I've been interested in you for quite some time.
What ho!
Oh ho! Is that the case? Slam dunk! And he makes a sweeping bow, which drops him into one knee before me. Whoa, okay.
I am honoured. Truly honoured. I've always felt we share a certain kinship.
Hello.
Akin to bonds of battle. But hesitated to seek anything further out of respect. And the not-so-small matter of my loyalty to the Iris Collective, and my allies who operate it, that likely posed an obstacle, yes?
Yep, I called it. He was keeping his distance intentionally.
But you know my heart. You know me. More than anyone else in our circle. And if
I mean, I probably should have expected that, you know.
Still, your heart is set on this course. Then I gratefully accept.
Thank you, Loxley. You can stand up now. No need to bow and scrape. Ah, yes, of course. Pardon my dramatic instinct. Hey, I'm not going to complain about a bit of theatrics. Now then, to the matter of our romantic evening within this lovely commercial paradise. Ham! Chew that scenery. Fortunately for you, I have planned for just such a contingency. Marion, online. Engage Romantic Preparation Package 7 Alpha. What? Error, I'm afraid a limousine won't fit through the gates of Pengy Paradise, my lord.
A bit concerning, that?
Ah, true. That would be a complication. Nevertheless, I feel 7 Alpha is the choice for the perfect evening. Adapt as needs be, Marion. Okay, what is going on here? Should I ask what Romantic Preparation Package 7 Alpha is exactly? Now, spoilers.
I shall rise to this challenge.
But have faith. Tonight shall be the most romantic, most wonderful night of your life. Get the Dead Rising music going. Oh, fuck! Oh! Oh, fuck! What? What? What happened? Okay. I'll admit mistakes were made. What did you do? Omega. Oh god, my vision's tunneled in. I can't see. Oh. We done we done goofed. That depends on how fast you can run. Oh no. What? Oh no. I'm looking forward to it. Shall we? He offers me his arm so that we may walk arm in arm towards our apparent romantic destiny, and I gratefully accept. Oh boy, that's an all-new level of hot. Wow, okay. Wow, okay. I was not expecting this. I mean, I knew if this place existed. There's lots of expensive, exclusive restaurants and clubs tucked away through Pengy Paradise, but I'd only seen very small, very badly compressed JPEGs of La Penguin before today. Nothing like seeing it in person. Immediately I felt underdressed, but Loxley didn't seem to even flinch at strolling into the place wearing his unique set of attire. Yeah, I feel like I should be wearing like a suit. After a brief nod to the maitre d', we're immediately escorted to a lovely little table. We settle down at the table as menus with food infinitely more expensive than anything I've had to date are produced. Only after the staff finish lighting all the candles on our table and depart does Loxley explain. If anyone asks, my name is Mr. Jeffries and I'm the regional business manager for the palace. You're committing identity theft right now, aren't you? It dawns in fire! Oh, there's going to be a lot of fire by the looks of it. What the hell? You saw what the palace was up to back at Max. Can you blame me for wanting to stiff them with the bill tonight? Besides, Mr. Jeffries is busy cheating on his wife at the moment. I have no problem throwing his weekend receipt into turmoil. Yes, here, let's drink up on another man's dime. Well, if we can't eat the rich, we can at the very least eat on the rich's dime. I'm going to order the most expensive thing on the menu.
Uncertainty abounds.
The gold-plated ice cream sundae? I'd suggest, lest you wish to have an unpleasant toilet rampage the following day. But the second best item on the menu, absolutely. We shall assume the role of the 1% and enjoy this evening to the fullest.
Tally-ho!
To us. Cheers! He pours 2 glasses of volatile green liqueur, a delightful absinthe, and offers me one. Wow, alright, absinthe. We ate those sundaes and had no negative aftermath. Oh boy, we're gonna have a night on the Goldschlager, are we? He raises his glass high, and with a shrug I lift mine in turn to clink away. To us! We both sip deep of the very expensive wellspring of La Penguin's delights. Absinthe, yeah, like, absinthe is what you drink when you do not want to remember what happened last night. To be honest, even beyond giving me the rare chance to demonstrate my romantic talent set, tonight is a delight for me simply because you are here.
An unpleasant business, this?
Some days I feel as if I'm pulled 11 ways at once. FOD2 practice, online tournaments, my allies and their efforts to secure Polybius and more. But you've been a stable rock in an otherwise turbulent life. You provide me clarity and purpose, and for that I am grateful. No matter the storms I must navigate, you are my North Star. Aww. Shucks. And when I tire, overworked to the point of breaking, I know I can turn to our team's home and see your smile, and that makes effort worthwhile. Loxley. I speak true, directly from my heart. I know no other way to speak. These words may be honeyed, but they are sincere. dorks in love. Yeah, just a pair of idiots. Sounds like we've both got that in common. The same feeling of being pulled in many directions at once. You may see me as a rock, but trust me, I'm not exactly an immovable object. I'm dealing with so many things at once lately. But having you around to cheer me up and encourage me on, that helps. It helps a lot, Loxley. Similar struggles, similar hopes. One can ask for a little more. Well, true love is nice as well, but love can spring from common circumstances. Lean us against each other for support and strength forevermore. A fine way to endure the difficulties of 20XTX. Loxley looks up as a number of waitstaff emerge from the wings carrying bouquets, flower arrangements, even more candles, and other romantic accoutrements. Little by little, our table is surrounded by the kind of fluffy and sweet decoration normally only seen on really sappy greetings cards. A mere token of my affection for you, Pyrite. A simple gesture, nothing more. Good thing I'm not allergic to pollen, I guess.
Needless to say, I've been planning the perfect evening of love and joy for some time. Even if I've yet to ever need them, designing such plans was an enjoyable way to pass the time. A rather lonely time, admittedly. My love life was rather bereft before now. More theoretical than practiced. You'd think I'd be a regular Casanova with my courtly ways, but I've been waiting for the right soul to whom I could open my heart.
Loxley secretly runs one of those audio RPs channels. Yeah. Courtly Knight confesses his love to you, POV.
And that soul belongs to you. I aspire to be the finest lover you've ever had.
Whoa.
And I shall prove that ambition with my actions tonight. The evening shall be perfect. It must be perfect. To properly express my affections.
Holy moly. Urban Nymph in particular. Alright, I've never really looked into those audio RP things, but I should... Considering how much you tend to gush about them, it's definitely going to get hot. Yes, about 450 degrees at this rate. I shall aspire to be worthy of that love. Well then, I need to live up to that on my end. Be worthy of such a perfect love. I hope I'm up to the task. Of this, I have little doubt. I have a few doubts. I'm not that perfect, even if I like to project confidence. But you've got my thanks, Loxley. Colour me suitably impressed, and I'm glad you're getting to live out your little dream of a perfect date. Ah, but I'm not done yet. After the staff surround us with enough dried flowers and candles to fill 3 1980s power ballad music video shoots, he snaps his fingers and summons a violin player from nowhere, and immediately romantic music fills the air as the musician sways back and forth, pulling the bow with fervour. Okay, now we have music.
Music and verse.
Oh no. Oh no. He is seriously getting on one knee and raising a hand high so he can recite love poetry at me. I desperately look around to check if anyone's recording this on their phone. Last thing I want is for us to go viral as cringe.
Shall I compare thee to the sun, glorious and radiant as the dawn? Or perhaps to the moon, silver and gleaming upon the lawn?
I may be cringe, but I am free.
Nay, say I. Such words are unworthy. Only the finest words for one as deserving. For thou hast snarled my heart about thy visage, a shimmering oasis towards which I voyage.
They would have rhymed if you hadn't, messed up the enunciation there. The violinist gets super into it, leaning in behind him, wildly swaying as Loxley declares his unending devotion.
Mayhaps I should compare thee to Helen of Troy, whose face launched 1,000 ships? Nay, say I, although thou hast such soft and kissable.
And that's when the violin bow accidentally brushes right past a series of glowing candle flames. The end of the bow grows bright yellow as it bursts into flames. Immediately the violin shrieks as he accidentally plays faster and faster, trying to put out the flames.
Wait! Hang on!
He grabs... Oh no! He grabs his glass of absinthe, missing the water glass on the table, and tosses it on the violin, which bursts outright into flames. Screaming, the violinist tosses the doomed instrument away, right into the various dried flower arrangements. As soon enough, the blazing inferno all around us.
Date cancelled. Time to go.
As fire alarms ring out and patrons are evacuated, we join the crowd being hustled out the exits, and out of what's rapidly becoming the blazing remains of La Penguine. We done fucked up! We done fucked up. And that's how we found ourselves outside a burning building, watching in horror as it all went to the great restaurant in the sky. As Loxley reviews the blazing remnants of his perfect romantic evening, his high of love and devotion comes to a sobering halt. Okay. I'll admit it, mistakes were made. Are we gonna jail now? That depends on how fast you can run. Pretty fast, it turned out. Oh yeah, there's a burning passion. We sprint/sneak our way through the crowd, avoiding as much of the bright lights of Pengy Paradise as we can. We only stop on reaching the other side of the park, merging back into a crowd of custles gazing wistfully across the lake. A good moment to catch our breath and reflect. And so my failure is realised. I can only offer my deepest apologies, Pyrite. My deepest apologies for letting you down so completely. Loxley, you didn't let me down. No, I absolutely did, and I let myself down. He slumps forward heavily, feeling a weight on his shoulders.
Shall we... Let's be completely honest, okay? I'm not some hero. I'm not a knight. I'm a complete failure at being anything like the legends I aspire to be.
He's dropped the accent, you know it's serious.
I talk a good game, but in the end, I'm an ex-drama club brat. I'm a 2-bit street punk who's read way too much Shakespeare. I'm not Errol Flynn. I'm not Carrie Elwes. I'm not even Kevin Costner. All the these and thous don't cover the fact that I'm just some random dork with a dorky real name.
Ah. What name, if I could?
Melvin Weege.
Oh, wow, okay.
I've always hated that name. I want it to be something more than a Melvin. Someone grander, someone better. But in the end, I'm just a privileged white boy stumbling through life, pretending he's more classy and cool than he ever truly could be.
Fun fact, you can just change your name. It's literally just a matter of, like just changing what you sign on the forms.
I'm a failure and a fraud. Maybe it's for the best you saw that tonight. Saw me make a total jackass of myself. It's accurate, at least.
Oh, Melvin could become Merlin. I mean, you can just call yourself Loxley. There's no problem with that. Loxley, to err is human. You've erred tonight, absolutely, but that you recognise your errors only makes me admire you more and more. Actual knights from medieval times were probably complete bastards, right? They'd never break down and open themselves to others the way you did just now. I'd say your humanity is what makes you a true knight, living up to the ideal more than the reality. I love you for that. You can love a complete screw-up like me? I'd rather love a screw-up than a paragon. It's not like I'm much of a paragon myself. Very well. If I'm still worthy, then I shall endeavour to remain worthy of your love. And in my humane failings may you find comfort. So, my perfect evening in literal flames. I've learned, undoubtedly, a fine learning experience, but it was at the expense of the romance you deserve. I'm sure a perfect evening will come along eventually. Kiss him, you fool! Kiss him! And at that moment, the sky explodes with beautiful sparks as Pengy Paradise Lakeside Fireworks Show begins. Huh. Well, that's good timing.
Indeed. Indeed. The evening ends on a bright note, at the very least. Well, know this. Despite my failings, despite my shortcomings, one fact burns true. I love you.
Yay! Applause!
I don't believe I'm capable of ruining such a love, even in my clumsier moments. I'll pledge that devotion here and now. I'll be a man worthy of your dream and your heart.
Loxley.
But I've poured enough words in your ear. Now, let's simply savor the quiet moments. Together.
Yay! Aww. My days and nights had been entirely taken up by the FOD2 Pro Tour until that point. Wrangling the business ends of the team, training my skills, dreaming of victory. But this victory, this love I've found along the way, this tastes sweeter than drinking from any golden cup. And after the events that would unfold next, I'd need to remember that taste, holding on to the memory, using it to keep myself going. Because the best and the worst was yet to come. Yay! Aww. That was really nice. That was lovely. Full of guts. We've got huge guts! That was wholesome, and that was perfect, perfect comedic timing on that cutaway. You didn't get the Polybius responses. I guess you only get that if you win all your games. Okay. I am probably going to end up playing this again then, because it seems like there's a lot of stuff going on behind matters. Alright, so that'll do for now. I wanted to get to the end of 5, and here at the end of 5. So, let's voop on over to... There we go, we will voop on over to the booth. On my date with Grace and Jinx, I was asked for a response that was replaced by a pixel smile and the comment about how I must win. Yeesh. That's terrifying, okay. Maybe that only comes up if... Did you win the first game against Play to Win? Maybe that's what that is. Alright, so let's head on over to Twitch, and let's see if there's anyone I can send you all to say hey to. There sure ain't. That was easy. Alright. Nobody else is streaming at present. That's a pity. Went a little DDLC. Yeesh, okay. I'm gonna need to play this again and see what's going on. Small streamer called Dream is live. Okay. Let's see what they're up to. What are they playing? Oh, small streamer, 36,000 viewers. Wamp wamp. Alright, well, we'll save the recommendations for another day when there's more people about. Anyway, until next time, we'll be back again on Monday. Keep an eye on the Twitter, because there's going to be changes happening to the usual arrangement, because, as I mentioned previously, I am no longer bound to shift work. So things are going to be a lot steadier going forwards. We will be having consistent schedules, though the schedule will be different to what you're used to. Anyhow, enough flappery out of me. I will see you all on Monday. Eyes to the skies, and also the Twitter. And Discord if you're in it. Actually, on that note. There we go. So there's the link to the Twitter and the Discord. Those are anyone who's watching at home. That's where you'll find the up-to-the-minute information. Until next time, thank you all for joining me. Good night, and much love.